Hi guys, it's me again, Tim, on this morning where we're looking at AS level content. Here we've got something that is probably one of the first things you learn when you hit year 12, and that is equation of circles. Now it is covered at GCSE, but depending on what exam board you did, you may not have covered it. So I'm just going to start as if you haven't, if you've got no knowledge or you've only just learned it. So here we've got an equation. It is we've got quadratic terms of x squared and y squared. That's what makes it a circle. Okay, if you have one of them but not the other, then it's not a circle, unfortunately. So here, the first question we're asking ourselves is, what is the center? They love this question on A-level papers, even in year 13. They love this question because it's using a skill, a very basic skill of complete the square, but people just do not revise it. People don't revise it. They don't remember. In the 18 months after they learned it, in September, it comes up in the exam and they can't remember. Okay, so make sure you know this. It is very, very basic in terms of the skills that you do then at A level, and you should be able to do it. So, like I say, it's completing the square. And if you don't know how to do that, then please find a relevant video about completing the square. But here we need to get all the x terms together, all the y terms together, and the numbers on the other side before we can do anything useful. So here I'm just rewriting our equation, x squared plus 10x, and I've got y squared minus 4y, and then I've got 71 on the other side. So I'm just, moving everything about a little. Now from there, what we're doing is we're just doing complete the square, but for two separate questions. We're going to do the x squared and 10x, but we're also going to do the y squared and minus 4y. So here, when we do complete the square, we halve the number in front of just the x term, and we get x plus 5 squared. So when we do that, when we expand that, we're going to get our x squared term, and we're going to get our 10x term, but we're also going to get an extra term of 25, which we need to get rid of. So that's why we subtract 25 here. Okay, and I'm going to complete the same for the y. So y minus 2, we're halving it, remember, and then squared. So again, that gets us our y squared. That gets us our minus 4, but we get an extra term of 4. So we need to minus. We're minusing the square of this. Okay, so what I've done there for both the minus 25 and minus 4, I've just squared that number in the bracket and subtracted it off. And then we've got 71. Okay. We can write down the center of the circle now if you want to, but I suggest you all get in the habit of rewriting the final answer so that it's in the form with the radius on the other side. So we've got that, and then we're taking the 29 over the other side, and that is just 100. Very convenient. Okay, so here our center is minus 5 and 2. And for radius, they haven't asked for the radius, but radius is just the square root of this number, so that is 10. Okay, so that's our first 2 marks in this question. It is, like I said before, it is a basic skill, and you need to be able to do this almost. You haven't looked at it in 6 months and it comes up and you know what to do, because it really just come out to bite you. Now, find the equation of the tangent to the circle. Well, now what we've got is we've got a circle roughly minus 5, 2, so it's in the top left-hand quadrant. Not, the diagram isn't going to be perfect, but let's just say the center's there, and it's going to cover all the way around here. Okay, so it's not going to be perfect, but what we have is we've got a question about the tangent at 0.110. So that is about here. Okay. Now, we've got a radius there, and then we've got our tangent there. Now, many students just do not see how to get this at all, but if you've done some studying in your coordinate geometry, your parallel and perpendicular lines, it's actually very straightforward. If we remove that circle out of the question, okay, then you should be able to see it a lot clearer. So our center is minus 5 and 2, and we've got 1 and 10. Okay, and like I say, if I remove that circle, you should be able to see what we need to do. Okay, so circle is actually there though. So here we've got 90 degrees between the radius and the tangent. So I need a gradient first. So gradient between the 1 and 10 and the -5 and 2. So I'm just going to go for 10 minus 2 over 1 minus -5. And I get 8 over 6 or 4 over 3. Okay. And then we're going to take our perpendicular gradient here. So negative reciprocal perpendicular gradient. So m is now minus 3 over 4. Okay, very, very close now. We have a gradient. We have coordinates of 1 and 10 for this tangent here. So we're going to use y equals mx plus c and put these in. So we've got 10 equals minus 3 over 4, 1 plus c. And we get a c there of, we've got 43 over 4. I'll just double check that. Okay, 43 over 4. Yeah. Okay, and so rewriting our final answer as that. Okay, and just one final point, that isn't all the marks, that's only 3 out of 4 marks. We have to answer it in the form ax plus by plus c. So just multiplying everything by 4, we've got 4y equals minus 3x plus 43, and then just rearranging so that they're all on the same side. 3x plus 4y minus 43 equals 0, and that's our answer. Okay, guys, that is 4 marks for you, 6 in total, including the finding the centre of a circle. That is a staple question at year 12 level. If you can do that, you're guaranteed to pick yourself 4 to 6 marks up on any AS paper. So thank you for watching, and please get in touch if you need any help.